Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. So Florida State's offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Noles pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Noles. This quarterback on fire today. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Stanford's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Davis. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him, the defense, with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Great cut, they whiff on him. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense has got the football. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. First down here for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. No huddle now for the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big
looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff running right. Fighting him off. Again, ripping through the defense. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And they've got him a sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Upright. Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point. And thus far, the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
What took you so long?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Toss play to the outside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And they heave it deep downfield. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Knowles.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Knox. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A 4th down drop here in the middle of the field.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. He's playing for pride at this point. He's going to take off here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Ball is free in the backfield. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Knowles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship.